There. Welcome to Coffee with Connie. I'm Connie Fuksa. How are you today? You know, a lot of times we talk about being around people that empower you or lift you up or encourage you to do things the right way or take really good care of you or that cheer you on, that are your cheerleaders or in your corner or looking out for you, not people who bring you down and give you bad feelings or maybe don't give you positive feedback, or people that are just negative, you know. And we talk about this a lot to make sure you're surrounding yourself in a circle with people that do these kinds of things for you, to make sure that you're getting good feedback and you're always finding out good information and you're always being taken care of. And that, you know, you're not being beat up or pushed down. But here's what I wanted to talk about today is I want you to look at yourself and think about how often you aren't the person that somebody needs to be around. Are you the person that does not lift each other up? Are you the person that talks about other people? You know, I was talking to a friend this past weekend, and I think we all have a habit when we people watch that we make comments about people's appearance or things that they're wearing, or maybe the way that they're carrying themselves, or a lot of different things that we don't necessarily mean to be disrespectful for. But how often are you doing that? Are you one of the ones that sits and, while you're people watching, make fun of different things that people are doing? You know, I find that we all have a habit of saying, wow, look at that. I'm glad I don't have that, or I didn't wear that, or that doesn't look right on that person. But you know what I want you to think about is, you know, as we think we always need somebody in our corner that's lifting us up, that's cheering us on, that is being the support person that we need. Are you that person? Or are you that person only sometimes? Are you that person sometimes when you think people need that, but maybe you're not that person when when people are surrounded by scenarios that maybe they are getting some bad feedback or bad information from you, and that you don't even necessarily know you're doing it. So I'm not telling you that we're all should be saints and then we all should be always looking at being that perfect person. But, you know, I just want you to look at yourself and remind yourself that if you're not always the good, responsible example for lifting other people up, then being that person that's always looking for good people in your corner, maybe you're not always getting those good people in your corner because you're not giving the same back. So let's make an effort to make sure that we're all on the side of doing those kinds of things, not being the person that is disrespectful to someone else or cutting them off in traffic intentionally or speaking about somebody that you don't know anything about. You know, a perfect example. You know, you're walking through a parking lot at a, let's say the grocery store, and you stop because a car is coming and you want to, you know, obviously leave the right of way to the car because they certainly have a lot more power and could take you out. But you stop and the person in the car decides to wave you on and say, okay, go ahead, you can walk. And you walk really slow. And the person in the car says, well, gosh, I shouldn't have let that person go because they're walking really slow. Don't they realize that, you know, I'm on a schedule? But what you don't know as the person in the car is maybe that person has hurt their back, or maybe they have a problem with one of their legs, or maybe they don't even have one of their legs. You can't see because they have slacks on, and maybe they have a prosthetic leg. So I'm challenging you today, and we all do this. It's so easy to get caught up in our own things and not think about the things that we should be respectful for of other people. But I challenge you right now to, people watch. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. When you look at it though, what I want you to do is think about pointing out the things that are cool or neat about someone else. You know, I will be honest and tell you that recently I was in a situation where I saw somebody who had, a lot of people are doing their hair in some of those unusual kind of colors. And when I say unusual, it's just not something I'm used to, but you know, the teal or the turquoise or the hot pink or the purple or those types of things, ladies doing that. And if you don't understand it, then you don't necessarily respect it. But I'm not saying I understand why somebody does that with their hair, but I will tell you that understanding that they want to have something different than I choose to do is what I'm challenging you guys to do. So I'm working really hard at doing it myself, and I thought a lot about it. And if you're judging what someone else looks like or does or is or has, then you're being the person that other people don't want to be around, because you're being judgmental about what other people are doing and the way they carry themselves or the way they are doing things, and you don't even know what's going on in their world. So maybe the person with the pink hair has survived breast cancer, and that is their way of supporting themselves and other ladies around them. So whatever it is, I'm just challenging you to be the person that you want to surround yourself with, because you're going to be surrounding other people and lifting them up. And you can only do that if you're the kind of person that you want to be around. So my 2 cents for the day. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I look forward to talking to you many times during the week, just sharing things that come up, sharing things that I deal with in business situations, also in personal situations, and just experiences that I have. So hopefully it helped you out or made you think about something a little bit differently. And I'd love to hear from you guys, but if nothing else, hit the like button down there so that way other people can see what you think is cool. And maybe they're interested in the information too. So hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I look forward to talking to you again real soon. I'm Connie Fuksa. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.